about Kirchhoff's voltage law? Suppose that here resistance R1, here R2, and here E1, and here E2, like that one. Or what about voltage, that is V1, here voltage V2 corresponding to voltage drop corresponding to R1 R2 is V1 V2. Okay, according to that law, Kirchhoff's voltage law say, according to that law say, around any closed path, okay, around any closed path, algebraic sum of voltage, that is 0, means sum of voltage in closed path, that is 0. Here I is equal to 1 to I is equal to n is equal to 0. What is the meaning of that one? Apply here, that is minus E1 sum of E2, sorry, V1 plus V2 minus E2 is equal to 0. So you can say that E1 plus E2 is equal to V1 plus V2. Okay, this is sum of voltage rise, that is sum of voltage drop. So you can say that in any closed path, sum of rise voltage is equal to sum of voltage drop. Voltage drop. Clear or not? Sum of voltage rise is equal to sum of voltage drop. I hope so clear that statement. Algebraic sum of, if anyone faced doubt, then comment it, I will discuss again. Algebraic sum of all voltage around any closed path is 0. That's why written like that one. Okay. So sum of rise voltage is equal to sum of voltage drops. Okay. So now take some problem. I hope so. I hope so. Voice is clear. Visibility is clear. I hope so. Voice is clear. Voice is clear and visibility also clear. So what about voltage? What about KVL? KVL से Kirchhoff's voltage, that is called KVL. Suppose that there is an electric circuit like that one. According to that law say, algebraic sum of, for any closed path, algebraic sum of voltage in any closed path, that is 0. Okay. So you apply KVL in this loop, then we got minus E1 plus V1 plus V2 minus E2, this is equal to 0. So E1 plus E2, this is equal to V1 plus V2. Clear? So you can say that that's E1, E2 is the rise voltage, that is battery voltage, that's why it is called sum of rise voltage. And V1, V2 is the voltage drop, that is called sum of voltage drop. Okay? Okay. Okay, I will take some basic problem, then I will take advanced. Okay, thank you for giving valuable feedback. So we are focused on some problem. Okay, I hope so that one clear. Now question, plus minus, that is 20 volt. Okay, and here 2 ohm resistance, and that is 3 ohm resistance. Okay, and that is 3 ohm resistance. Our motto, determine voltage V1 and V2. Okay, our motto, determine V1 and V2. So how can we determine? First of all, if you see, that circuit. Now, suppose that current in this loop, in this branch is I, then that current also in this branch, clear? After that, so one here comes C concept. Suppose that resistance R and current like that one, then what about voltage? Voltage here plus, current always from positive, so positive plus to minus. So that's why if someone say what about voltage, so Vx is written as plus I into R. That sign I have taken always. Okay. If suppose that plus minus or minus plus given here even. Okay. If going on here to here minus to plus, so which sign first? Minus. So written minus. Okay. But most of the students taken corresponding to plus. But if you are consider plus, then we have considered minus. Suppose that, what is the meaning of that one? What is the meaning of what I am saying? I am saying, suppose that this one plus even a circuit like that one. Suppose that here R, here E1. Okay. Current entering. So if current entering, then here positive, here negative. First of all, sign convention that like that one. But we are assuming if current entering for positive terminal, so written whatever voltage drop, I into R1 plus I into R1 R. And if you going on here, so first polarity is positive, that's why positive, that is 0. Otherwise, most of the students follow that one. Current leave this terminal, so minus I into R, and current leave this terminal, so minus E1. So what about both are same thing? Answer is same. Answer is not changed. Okay, if you take first sign convention, or you take second sign convention. But my suggestion, if you consider that one, then no confusion. Okay. So how can I apply? Now, if you apply KVL in this loop, minus 2 plus minus 20, okay, plus 2 minus plus 2I, plus 2 minus current entering from positive to negative, here positive to negative, so plus 3 into I, this will be equal to 0. So 5I, this will be equal to how much? 20. So what about I? I is 4 ampere. Clear? So what about V1? V1 is, current is how much? I and resistance is 2. So 2 into I. Okay. So put here 2 into 4. That is how much? 8 volt. And what about V2? V2 is written 3 into I. So 3 into 4. That is how much? 12 volt. Clear? Take it. If anyone faced doubt, then comment it, I will discuss again. If anyone faced doubt in any step, then tell me, I will discuss again. Okay? So first of all make it. Okay? If anyone faced doubt, I think my voice are clear. Everyone listen very carefully. Okay? Everyone listen very carefully. Simply, I will explain again. That is 20 volt given, our motor determine V1 and V2. So simply apply and suppose that. So how can determine? Simply, if you assume here branch current here I, these two branch in series, so that's why same current flowing in this branch also. That's why after that apply KVL. Minus 2 plus, if you first sign minus to minus. If entering here positive to negative, so first sign is positive, so plus 2I. Here entering current positive to negative, so first sign plus, so 3 into I. this will be equal to 0. After this solving, I this will be equal to 4 ampere. Our target is I V1 and V2. So V1 is how much? 2 into I, so 2 into 4. And what about V2? V2 is 3 into I, so 3 into 4. This will be equal to 12. Clear? I hope so clear. I hope so clear. All doubt are clear. Okay? So now we have taken another problem also. Now another problem. Here 10 volt plus minus, that is 10 volt. Okay. And that is plus minus 5 volt. Here 2 ohm, here 6 ohm, here 10 ohm. Our motto: determine voltage drop V1 and here V2. Our motto: determine V1 and V2. So how can be determined? Okay. First of all, if suppose that here branch current I1 and here branch current I2. Okay. Here branch current I1, here branch current I2. Okay. So after that apply KVL in this loop, and after that apply KVL in this loop. Okay, that is loop 1 and that is loop 2. If apply KVL in this loop, so minus 2 plus minus 10 plus current entering from positive to, so positive to negative, not going, not see that polarity. If you see that one, current entering from positive to negative, so plus to minus, so plus to minus 2I1 plus 5, this will be equal to 0. So 2I this will be equal to how much? 5. So what about I? I this will be equal to 2.5 ampere. Clear? Now after that, if apply KVL in this loop, then we got plus 6 into I2 plus 10 into I2. Current loop corresponding to here, so minus to plus, so minus. First sign is minus, that's why it is like that one. Okay, so that is 16 I2, this will equal to 5. So what about I2? I2 is 5 by 16. Okay, what about V1? V1 is simply written currently from here to here, so that polarity are same, so 6 into I2. So put 6 into 5 divided by 16. Then how much? 3 2 ja, that is 3 and that is 8. That is 15 divided by 8 volt. Okay, that is 15 divided by 8 volt. And what about V2? If you see very carefully, now look. V2 polarity given, that one. According to here I1 like that one, and that one is 2 ohm. So what about V2? Now if anyone face doubt, then written V2 dash. What is the relation between I2 dash and I1? Both are in opposite direction, so written like that one. Okay. So What about I1? I1 is how much? 2.5. So that is minus 2.5 ampere. So I2 dash is minus 2.5 ampere. So what about V2? If you written V2, here plus to minus, current enter I2 dash. So 2 into I2 dash. So 2 into minus 2.5. That is how much? Minus 5 volt. Is the right answer. Make it. Is the right answer. If anyone faced doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. If anyone faced doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. Okay. Now next problem. I also clear. That one is 4 ohm. Plus minus 2 V naught. And that one is plus minus 12 volt. And here that is 6 ohm. Okay. And that polarity is given our mode, that is V naught. And here minus plus, that is 4 volt. Okay. And our motto determine V naught. Our motto determine V naught. Minus plus, that is V naught, that is 2 V naught. Here 4 ohm, that is 12 volt. Okay. And here current I given like that one. So we are focused on V naught. Our motto determine V naught. Our motto determine V naught. So how can be determined? First of all, everyone can try, then I will solve. Okay. First of all, everyone can try, then after that I will solve it. Okay. Simply apply KVL. Simply apply KVL. Okay. First of all, apply KVL in this loop. Okay. Simply apply KVL. Minus 2 plus. First of all, what about current? I. Entering from here to, so plus minus. Corresponding to that one here plus minus. Okay. Clear or not? What about V naught? Current I is entering from positive to negative, but polarity V naught is given minus to plus. Okay. V naught is basically minus 6I. If anyone face confusion, then redraw here. That is 6 ohm current entering here, and that one given like that one. I know that if resistance R plus minus then that is Vx and current I naught. So simply Vx is written as, if both polarity are same, then you can write down plus R into I naught. Okay. But if both polarity are different, means current entering from positive to negative, and that polarity are different, then V naught is written as simply minus of I into resistance. So into 6. So written minus 6I. How can I define? Another way. You can, if anyone feels confusion, then how can do? Put here taken I0 dash. What is the relation between I0 dash and I? Both are opposite, so minus. Both current are opposite because of apply KCL. Sum of these two current I0 dash plus I this equal to 0. Okay, at any point I0 dash plus I this equal to 0. I0 dash this equal to minus I. Okay, minus I. Clear? So what about I0? Sorry, V0. V0 is corresponding to that one. Corresponding to that one, here plus to minus. So plus to minus, and that is both sign are same. So V0 is written positive. I0 dash into R. Okay, I0 dash is minus I. So written minus I into R. Clear or not? It means you can say that if both polarity are different, then written minus. If both polarity are same, then written plus. Clear? Clear or not? So why V0 is written minus 6I? Is clear or not? Now, after that, if you apply KVL in this, after that, apply KVL in this loop, minus 2 plus, which sign first? Minus, so written minus 12. Plus to minus, plus 4I. Plus to minus, 2V0. Minus 4, plus to minus 6I. This is equal to 0, simply. And what about V0? Minus 6I. So minus 12 minus 4, that is how much? 16. So 16 is equal to 4 plus 6, that is 10I. Plus 2, V0 is minus 6 into I. So minus 12 plus 10, that is minus 2I. So I is equal to minus 8 ampere. I is how much? Minus 8 ampere. So what about V0? V0 is written minus 6 into minus 8, that is minus 4, plus 48 volt. Is the right answer. Make it. If anyone faced out, then comment it. I will discuss again. If anyone faced out in any step, then I will discuss again. If anyone faced out in any step, then comment it. I will discuss again. Otherwise, I will take another problem also. Now next problem. That one is 35 volt plus minus 35 volt, and that one is 10 ohm. Plus minus 2 Vx. And here plus minus Vx. Okay, and here 5 ohm, and here plus minus Vx. Okay, our motor determine Vx. Our motor determine Vx. So first of all, everyone can try, then I will do. First of all, everyone can try, then I will do. Okay? First of all, everyone can try, then I will do. Okay? Now, how can I do it? First of all, if you see very carefully, if you consider current in this branch I, current direction from positive to negative, so positive to negative. Okay, now apply KVL in this loop. What about Vx? Vx is wait, question is right or wrong? Oh, that one is V naught. This is not Vx, that is V naught. V naught. So our target is determine Vx and V naught. Okay. So first of all, what about Vx? Vx simply written current in terms of positive terminal. Both polarity are same, so Vx is written 10 into I. Okay. After that, apply KVL in this loop. Minus 2 plus minus 35 plus 10 into I plus 2 Vx plus 5 into I is equal to 0. Okay. So 35 is equal to how much? 10I, sorry. And Vx is also written here 10I plus 5I plus 2 into 10I. That is how much? 20 plus 10, 35. 30, that's finally we got 35I. So we got 35. So I is how much? 1 ampere. And now that value put here. So Vx is how much? Plus 10 volt. And what about V naught? Now current enter from positive terminal, but according to V naught is given plus here minus. Both polarity are opposite. So V naught is written minus. I have already discussed why minus, because in previous question. So V naught is written as simply 5 into I. So minus 5 into I is 1. So minus 5 volt. Okay. So V naught is minus 5 volt. Make it. If anyone faced doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. Okay. If anyone faced doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. V naught is minus 5 volt and Vx is how much? 10 volt. Okay. Vx is 10 volt. Now I have taken another problem also. Now next problem is that one is current direction upward, that is 0.5 into I naught parallel with and that one is plus minus V naught and here 4 ohm and here that is 3 ampere. Okay, and here I naught. Our motto determine V naught. Our motto determine V naught and I naught. So how can we determine? Our target is V naught and I naught. So how can we determine? First of all, everyone can try. Everyone can try. Everyone can do. Okay? Now, What about current? If apply KCL at that node, incoming current 0.5 I naught plus 3, this is equal to how much? I naught. Very simple. According to KCL, incoming current at any node, that one and that one are incoming current, and outgoing current that one. So sum of these two, this will be to I naught. So I naught minus 0.5. So 0.5 I naught, this will equal to 3. So I naught is 30 by 5, that is 6 ampere. That is 6 ampere. Okay. Now I naught direction, and that is positive, negative, and both polarity are same. So V naught is written 4 into I naught. So 4 into 6, that is how much? 24 volt. That is how much? 24 volt. That is how much? 24 volt. If anyone faced any confusion, then comment it. I will discuss again. I hope so. All doubts are clear. I hope so. All doubts are clear. I hope so. Now, we have taken another problem. A current source, that is 6 ampere, parallel to 2 ohm resistance, okay, and here 8 ohm plus minus V naught, and here I naught by 4, and here I naught. Our motto determine V naught and I naught. Okay, so how can we determine? So everyone can try, then I will do. First of all, everyone can try, then I will do, definitely. Okay, how can try? Here I naught by 4, here 4 volt. Okay, sorry, V naught. So first of all, if you see very carefully, that polarity and that polarity are same. If you apply KVL in this loop, before apply KVL, our motto determine what about current in this branch. Okay, if you apply KCL, okay, if you apply KCL at that node, incoming current, that is 6, outgoing current I naught plus I naught by 4 plus I1. Okay, so 6, this will equal to 4 plus 1, 5 I naught divided by 4 plus I1. So I1 is written 6 minus 7 I naught divided by 4. Okay, and what about V naught? First of all, these two resistance are parallel, so polarity of these two are same, Otherwise, you can apply KVL in that super loop. That is called super loop. Okay, that's called super loop. Minus to plus, minus V naught, plus to minus 2 into I naught. This is equal to 0. And what about V naught? V naught is equal to I1 into 8. So 8 into I1, this is equal to I naught, is equal to 0. Okay. So I1 is equal to 2 by 4, 1 by 4 into I naught. What about I1? I1 is how much? 6 minus 7 I naught by 4 is equal to I naught by. So 6 is equal to 8 I naught by 4. So 2 I naught. So I naught is equal to 6 by 2, that is 3 ampere. And what about V naught? V naught is equal to 8 into I1. I1 is how much? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into I naught. I naught is 3. So 4 2 ja, that is finally, that is 6 volt. 6 volt is the right answer. Make it. If anyone face confusion or any doubt, then comment it. I will discuss again. If anyone face confusion or any doubt, then I will discuss again. Okay. First of all, make it. Five I naught six is equal to I naught. Oh, silly mistake. That is 5. Good. 5 I naught. 5 I naught. Okay. I1 is equal to this one. After that, 6 minus 5 I naught. Okay. Then we got how much? Then that one is changed. Okay. So 6 is equal to 6 I naught divided by 4. So I naught is 4 ampere. I naught is 4 ampere. Now that value put here. So I1 is 4 by 4, that is 1 ampere. And what about V naught? V naught is 8 into I1, so 8 volt. Thank you very much for valuable feedback. I hope so clear. Sanjeev Patel. Okay. Thank you very much. So finally 8 volt. Okay. So that is how much? That is 8 volt. Now make it. After that we have taken another problem also. This one is 8 ohm and that one is 2 ohm and here 2 ohm. I'm sorry, 6 ohm and that one is 3 ohm. 3 ohm and that is 6 ohm. Here 8 ohm and here plus minus 30 volt. Okay. Our motto: determine voltage across each resistance. here V1, here V2, and here V3. Okay, so how can we determine? First of all, everyone can try. First of all, everyone can try, then after that I will do. What about V1, V2, V3? What about V1, V2, V3? Okay? Today we'll focus on V1, V2, V3. Now, so how can I do it? First of all, let us consider here current I1, here I2, and here I3. Algebraic sum of that node, algebraic sum of current at any node always 0. It means you can say that is KCL. Apply KCL at that node. Incoming current, sum of incoming current I1 and sum of outgoing current I2 plus I3. So written here, I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. That is equation number 1. After that, if this current entering here, so plus minus, if this current entering, so plus minus, so plus minus. Apply KVL in this loop. Minus to plus, minus 30, plus 8 into I1, plus 3 into I2, this is equal to 0. So 30 this is equal to 8 I1, equation number 2. Apply KVL in this loop, plus to minus 6 I3 minus 3 I2, this is equal to 0. So I2 is written as 2 times I3. Okay, 2 times I3. Clear or not? After that, if that value put here, then we got I1 is equal to 2 times I3 plus I3, so that is 3 I3. Okay, now I1 and I2 put in equation number 1, sorry, equation number 2, then we got 30 is equal to 8 into I1 is how much? 3 I3, sorry, okay, right, plus 3 I2. I2 is how much? 2 times I3, so 2 into I3, that is 24 plus 6 into I3, so 30. So what about I3? I3 is how much? 1 ampere. So what about I2? That is 2 ampere. Okay. What about I1? That is 3 ampere. I1 is 1 ampere, I2 is 2 ampere, and I3 is 3 ampere. Is the right answer. Make it. If anyone faced out, then tell me, comment it. I3 is 1 ampere, right? But our target is V1, V2, V3. So we have focused on V1, V2, V3. So what about V1? V1 is how much? 8 into current direction here. So both polarity same. So written 8 I1. So 8 into I1 is how much? 3. So that is 24 volt. And what about V2? V2 is how much? 3 into I2. 3 into I2. I2 is how much? 2. So that is 6 volt. And what about I3? V3. V3 is 6 into I3. So 6 into I3 is 1. So we got 6 volt. Okay. V1 is how much? 24. And V2 is 6. So 24 plus 6. Okay, right answer. Okay, how to check your answer is right or wrong? V1 is 24, sorry, put here 24. And what about V2? V2 is 6 volt. So 24 plus 6, that's almost 30. So if you apply KVL in this loop, 24 plus 6, that is 30. So clear? Right answer. If anyone face any doubt, then tell me. Okay? So first of all, make it. First of all, make it. I hope so clear. Now I will take another problem also. Okay? Minus plus, that is 10 volt. And that one is 3 ohm. Here plus minus, that is 30 volt. Okay? And that one is 5 ohm. And here minus plus, that is 8 volt. Okay? Here A terminal, here B terminal, and that is plus minus given. Our motto determine V of AB. Our motto determine V of AB. So first of all, everyone can try. What about V of AB? Everyone can try. What about V of AB? Okay? First of all, everyone can try. What about V of AB? Simply assume current. Here current I. So plus minus. Here plus minus. Apply KVL. Minus 2 plus minus 30 plus 3I minus 10 plus 5I minus 8 is equal to 0. 3I plus 5, that is 8. 8I, this is equal to 30 plus 10, 40, that is 48. So what about I? 48 divided by 8, that is how much? 6 ampere. After that, minus 2 plus minus V of AB plus 5I minus 8, this is equal to 0. So V of AB is how much? 5I minus 8 and I is 6. So 30 minus 8, that is 22 volt. Then how much? That is 22 volt. If anyone face confusion any step, then tell me, I will discuss again. If anyone face any confusion, then tell me, I will discuss again. Now next problem, I hope so that one clear. So now next problem, a resistance like that one, that is 4 ohm, and here that is 6 ohm